So, sa video na to, I'm gonna share with you ano yung mga 8 reasons bakit nag-homeschool pa rin kami. Hey there, my name is Kat. I'm a homeschool mom from the Philippines and welcome to our channel, Homeschooling V and Z. I'm a homeschool mom of 3 kids and sa channel na to, sinishare namin yung mga homeschool activities namin, ano yung mga materials na ginagamit namin, and basically our homeschool journey. If you're new to our channel, please click the subscribe button and then click nyo na rin yung notification bell para ma-notify kayo ng mga upcoming videos namin. So, I have 3 kids. Yung panganay ko, 8 years old na siya. And then, I have 2 toddlers, a 3-year-old. And then, yung bunso namin, 2-year-old lang niya this month. And we have been homeschooling them since they were born. Hindi sila pumasok sa regular school or sa traditional school na tinatawag. So, ayun. Since we believe that homeschooling is a lifestyle, and our eldest son is 8 years old, we have been homeschooling for 8 years. Okay, so we are on our 8th year na of homeschooling. For other families, they count yung pag-homeschool nila sa time ng pagtuturo nila ng academics ng mga anak nila. So, iba-iba naman bawat families on how they, how they describe their homeschool or how they define their own homeschool. So for us, since we believe that homeschooling is a lifestyle, so we are homeschooling since they were born. Yan. Okay, so here is Kuya. Yan. This is my 8-year-old and why do you like to homeschool?
Because she teach me.
Louder na.
Because she teach me how to do things in my life.
Okay. Are you happy being homeschooled? Do you like being homeschooled? Do you want to go to a regular school? No. So, what are our 8 reasons for homeschooling? First reason is sleep. Okay, so yung panganay namin, isa siyang energizer bunny. Napaka-aktibo ng kanyang katawan, ng kanyang isip, kahit oras na ng pagtulog, very active pa din. Ayan, so minsan, madalas dito siya nakakatulog. So, kasi iniisip ko kapag sa regular school siya, he has to wake up early kung morning shift siya. Pag hapon naman, hindi siya makakapag-nap. So, with homeschooling, we have the flexibility as to when we're going to start our class or when we're going to have an activity. They can sleep in, pwede silang mag-nap, pwede silang late matulog, pwede late magising. So, we have that flexibility when it comes to their sleep. Reason number 2 is to instill our family values. When we were starting homeschooling, background lang, I learned about homeschooling in 2013. So, mga 2 years old na yung anak ko nun, ipanganay namin. And for me, our main goal when we started homeschooling was for me and my husband to instill our family values. Kasi, alam naman natin sa society ngayon, medyo mahirap na rin magpalaki ng mga bata kasi iba na yung panahon, okay? So, for us, we wanted our son to have a character that is pleasing to God. And by choosing to homeschool, we can be hands-on on molding his character kasi mas kasama namin siya, mas nakikita namin, na-address namin kung mayroong mga behaviors na kailangan i-address kaagad. So, our kids, they're not perfect eh. They fight, they argue, they procrastinate, ayun. Pero deep inside naman kasi, they are loving children who respect other people and they discover ways to be better kids, be better people, be better playmates, ayan. So, pag nagpe-pray nga sa gabi, doon ko nakikita, doon ko narinig through their prayers, yun yung affirmation na, okay, we're doing great jobs as parents kasi nakikita namin, narinig namin yung prayers nila about other people, about their family, about how they want to serve other people as well. Reason number 3, we want to have a close-knit family. Ayun. Kasi we believe that family comes first, diba? After God, of course. So we want to spend more time with our kids. We want to create more memories with them. I'm privileged na I was able to witness their milestones. Nakikita ko yung mga struggles nila, yung paghihirap nila, yung mga aha moments nila. So, being home, being here with me, 24/7, nakikita namin yun, nakikita ko yun. So, yung husband ko, kahit nag-work siya, he's very up to date kung ano yung ginagawa ng mga anak namin. And because we make memories as a family, there we are closer din. Ayan, nandito kasi. Ayun, we want our kids to grow together, na close sila. Kasi we came from big families. Ako, I came from a big family. My husband came from a big family as well. And yung mga anak ko, we want them to be close with their siblings. Kasi we gusto nila, namin maramdaman nila na safe sila with us, that they can share their dreams, they can share their frustrations, yung mga issues nila, yung mga kinatatakutan nila. We want to be there, to be the first people for them when they have problems, okay? And we want to be the first people then to rejoice kapag meron silang mga successes. Someone has anger issues. No? Okay, so they fight a lot kasi they're kids eh. Ayan, so with homeschooling, they manage their own resolution, conflict resolution. Ayun, so meron silang conflict resolution management sa pag-homeschool nila. Ayan. So, although they fight, we see them cuddle up, gumagawa sila ng mga fort nila, they share their food, and yun, I see a brighter future ahead with what we see with our kids right now. Our next reason for homeschooling is that when you homeschool, you personalize their learning. Okay, you customize learning for them. So I think this is the number one reason why we are homeschooling. Kasi the learning of our children is personalized and not standardized. Okay, so before I became a stay-at-home mom, I used to design training programs for corporate. Okay, so nakikita ko kasi na for employees, before we could come up with modules, those training programs, we had to understand and assess first our employees. Okay? And yung ano yung mga needs itong learner na to bago kami makakome up ng program for them. So, why can't we do that? Why can't we adapt that with our kids? Kasi when you go to a regular school, a traditional school, if the curriculum is for everyone. Unlike with homeschooling, even if I'm using this particular curriculum for all of my kids, my approach will be different. Okay? Iba yung way ng pagtuturo, pwede yung iba yung way ng hindi lahat ng nasa curriculum na yun susundin ko for child A, iba rin yung ituturo ko kay child B. So it differs. So I want to focus on each child on what they are capable of, and I want them to help them to be the level where they should be at their own pace. Ayan. So gusto ko at their own pace kasi I want to be able to adjust the curriculum according to my child and not the child adjusting to the curriculum. Yon. Okay. So with homeschooling, they can customize their learning experience, yung sinabi ko na, by focusing on their strengths, and then we work on their weaknesses, and then pwede kami kasi mag-adjust from one subject to another. For example, in a school year, pwedeng advance kami sa math, and then medyo late kami when it comes to Filipino. So we can adjust and we can adapt. Depende do sa readiness ng bata. And that's what I really like about homeschooling. Personalize their learning experience. Okay. So, we can teach them a topic in several different ways kung saan mas effective for them. But we can explore several methods of approaches to what we think would be the best for our kid, for our child, and would work best for our family. And to add to that, kasi with homeschooling, hindi kami nakakahon, alam mo yon, we are free to explore yung ano yung interest nila. They can read more about can read about a topic that they really like. For example, about dinosaurs. Alam mo yun, what about dinosaurs? Kung nasa regular ka na ng curriculum, nakastick ka lang sa nung dapat aralin nila, ano yung goal mo, ano yung lesson mo, hanggang dun lang. Pero when you're on homeschooling, you can tap on those interests. We can explore more about dinosaurs. That would, oh, may ingay. That would
That's a
branch
T-Rex.
into different, oh, that's a T-Rex tao. That would branch to different studies. For example, yung dinosaur, pwedeng magkaroon siya ng interest sa biology, magkaroon ng interest sa history, even religion for that particular subject. Ayun. So, we are free to explore our kids' interests. And then another thing, we are not afraid. We don't feel like we are being behind. Kasi nga, we work at their own pace and with their own interests. And importante din kasi that they have that love for learning. Hindi yung forced learning for them na minsan naramdaman ko when I was still studying. So with homeschooling, they learn not only academics, but they have time to realize that they are capable and they have potentials na pwedeng itap at develop namin. Ayun. So, homeschool kids can also learn um, responsibility when it comes to their learning. Okay, number 5, the reason, flexibility. Okay, so it's a major thing for us for a house or for a family that doesn't have any helper at home and I still have two toddlers to look after. Yung flexibility, very big factor para bakit namin gusto tong lifestyle na to, why we are homeschooling. Kasi we are flexible in our day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month lessons at activities. Kung may nagkasakit na isang bata, hindi ka mamroblema, o sino maghahatid, sino magbabantay sa ospital. We can easily work around with our schedule if we need to rest from studying, if we need to work on some important errands, if we need to go to doctor's appointments, or kahit yung simpleng tantrums lang ng mga bata, we can switch to easily self-directed lessons and activities pag nangyari yun. So, it's very flexible. Tapos, pag merong playdates from homeschooling community, meron kaming field trip, ayan, merong mga family gatherings, napakadaling mag-adjust for us kasi nga, we are flexible with our schedule. And another thing yun nga, hindi namin, kailangan namin mag-worry na yung kids namin nag-miss out ng school days, kailangan, or pag ganito maulan, may bagyo, mag-stop ng class, kailangan merong make-up classes, ganyan. So we don't have to worry about that with homeschooling. Kasi we can progress with the subject as slow or as fast as we can. Yun. Reason number 6. Yan, reason number 6, socialization. So, isa sa mga myths for homeschooling is yung hindi naglalak daw ng socialization skills, yung mga homeschooled kids. Actually, it's the contrary though. Kasi my kids and other homeschooled children that I have met are very socialized people. Okay, so hindi kasi restricted yung mga homeschooled kids na makipag-usap sa mga taong pareho lang ng edad nila. Okay, with homeschooling children exposed they're exposed to people from different age groups, ganyan, from different walks of life. So, for me mas socialize yung mga homeschooled kids. And another thing, yung parents naman kasi, they can tailor fit yung social interactions nyo based on your own family values. For example, if a family is Christian and would like to meet other people who have the same beliefs, or your kids can socialize with those people. The same thing if you're a Muslim, or if you are a Hindi, or if you don't have any religion for that matter. Other socialization na pwedeng gawin ng mga bata, pwede niyo silang isama dun sa mga social causes ninyo. For example, if your family believes in taking good care of the environment, if you help out in clean up projects, ganyan, pwede niyo isama yung mga anak niyo doon so they could socialize with people with the same cause. Okay, reason number 7, I learn with them. Hindi lang yung mga anak ko yung natututo, pati ako natututo. Kasi for me, teaching is not a one-way instruction, but it should be a facilitation of ideas, no? So, as a homeschool mom, hindi ako dapat nandun na didictate lang, nagsasabi lang kung ano yung dapat nilang malaman and do all the talking. With homeschooling, kasi it gives us the opportunity to explore the subjects with our kids. Kasi ilang decades na rin since nag-elementary ako, di ba? So, yung mga lessons na inaaral ng mga anak ko, karamihan, marami sa kanila alien to my memory already. So, nung nag-homeschool kami, I get to learn and relearn the subject. I can get to discuss with my kid the interesting facets of it, and then explore pa yung mga how these particular facts and ideas can be applied in real life. Ayun, yun yung importante sa akin kasi it's not just about academics, it's not just about what these information are, but how can you apply it in the real life. Kasi importante sa amin yung life skills para sa family namin. So, sabi nga ni Robert Heinlein, when one teaches, two learn. So that's one thing I really love about homeschooling. So there are other moments as well that my child gets to learn additional information about a particular subject dahil ay, nag-crash daw yung cars. That is not in the textbook, and then he shares with me that knowledge eh. So yung mga toddlers ko naman, they prove to be that there are other ways to teach subjects like reading, math, and science. And they teach me through play. Ayun. So I'm learning a lot in homeschooling. I'm learning a lot from my kids. I'm learning a lot from the things that I read online, from the YouTube videos also that I watch. Ayun. So I grow as well as a person. Our eighth reason, our last reason, why we homeschool is that my kids get to follow their unique interests. Kasi, di ba, all kids are unique, yung personality nila, ano yung nagmamotivate sa kanila, yung anak ko, their dreams, their interests. Because we are flexible in our schedule, yung personalized yung learning nila, and we get to spend more time as a family. We can help, my husband and I can help and support our kids with their interests. So, for example, kanina sinabi ko, yung anak ko mahilig siya sa dinosaurs. So, ngayon, favorite mo pa rin ba dinosaurs?
I know everything.
He knows everything daw about dinosaurs. Ayun, yung dinosaurs. So, since very hyped siya dun sa dinosaurs na yun, in-incorporate ko yun sa mga lessons namin. Yeah, she likes dinosaurs din daw. So, in-incorporate ko sa mga lessons namin. For English, I created worksheets about dinosaurs. Kung saan sa worksheets na yun, kailangan niyo mag-create ng sentence, mag-spell, mag-develop ng story around dinosaurs. So, for that activity alone, it already covered at least 5 lessons. So, di ba? Particular interest niya, dinosaurs. Pero you get to cover so many lessons with just one activity. Okay, so we supported his interest with dinosaurs by getting him dinosaur figurines. I got him books. We watched videos about dinosaurs. We discussed history. So yung different, as I mentioned earlier, yung different yung fascination niya with dinosaur, it branched into different interests. Nag-interesado siya sa history, sa space, sa geography, sa religion, volcanology, pati nutrition. Ayun, so it branches into different studies na. So, with just one fascination, with just
I like pigs.
dinosaurs. So, ngayon, pigs naman ang favorite niya. So, let's see what we can do about that interest with. We want our kids to be a better versions of themselves. So, whether kung she likes dinosaurs. So, whether it's in the arts, sports, it's science, or any other fields, we can do this by exploring and supporting them in their talents and their passions. So, ayan, for now, his passion is on keyboard. He's going to have his recital soon. So those are 8 reasons for homeschooling. Will we still homeschool next year, Kuya?
Yes, I will know.
He likes being homeschooled. So we don't know if you're going to homeschool still next year, but for sure we are homeschooling our toddlers in the preschool years. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget, yes, Ambulance, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And we hope to upload more videos about homeschooling, about how we do it. And if you have any suggestions or any questions, just comment down below. And thank you again for watching. Bye!